What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Codex Station's Comics Unleashed. It's Saturday night. What do you got in your pull list? We got stuff in our pull list. We got some new issues. We got some back issues. And then later, Uncle Gary's special showcase. And he's also said it's not going to be an older series. So
no, it's going to be something from this century.
Something from this century. I'm your host tonight, Sal the Slab Guy. Joining me there down below is Dan DeKelly Art. Of course, we've got the master of his environment over there, the Library of Comics, Uncle Gary, doing some push-ups. And of course, we over here have a high evolutionary J-Dub. How you guys doing? How's your weekend so far?
It is good. So far, so good. Let's watch the Michigan game today. That was pretty good. And watch The Replacements, always a good movie.
That's a great movie.
I went to authenticate the world's largest Deadpool collection today with the guy that's a Guinness World Book record holder in the category. And he had 2,000 more items to the collection. So Mike went over there with me today, and he stayed a bit of the day, and then I finished it up. But it's pretty impressive.
So what exactly goes into that? Just looking at it, be like, "Yep, this is Deadpool. It's real."
Cameras on, looking.
What's going on? Hello,
hey.
what's up, Mr. Keith?
Mr. Keith,
yeah.
Welcome. Oh, your screen went black again, Gare.
How about now?
Nope.
Nope. All right.
Did you pay your electric bill?
I'll see you all tomorrow.
All right. Good. And Gary's done for the night. That's pretty cool, though. I mean, a Deadpool collection. That's amazing.
Right.
The Guinness World Record, right, for owning the number of Deadpool books. I figured that would be Jamie.
No. It wouldn't be me. I have, I don't know, maybe less than 10 Deadpool books. Like straight Deadpool, not like Deadpool and someone else.
Yeah,
or
right.
Deadpool's in this book, but just like Deadpool. Even though I only have those because back in the day when I used to manage Domino's, one of my drivers was a Deadpool fan. So he would have me pick up the new issue of Deadpool each month at the shop, and then he'd give me the $3 for it or whatever. So I'd read it before I gave it to him, but then after we weren't working together anymore, I still kept picking it up for a couple months until I just canceled it.
I think I got one of his original solo series books. I'm not sure if I got the whole series or not. I got to look that up.
So what was it, Gary? You said you just have to like photograph every item, and
every item's been photographed. I go through the checklist and make sure every item he has photographed is in there. Hundreds of cards, every Deadpool comic, all these variant covers. Went through 6 long boxes of Deadpool books. So he's got practically every variant. He had all these statues. It was pretty impressive. I've got to see his world record certificate by Guinness. There's a book that Guinness put out. He's in there with his stuff around him. So he's increased that record by over 2,000 items. So he's breaking his own record.
Wow, that's cool. We know what a huge Deadpool fan you are.
Yeah, well, you know what, Deadpool's okay, but not my fave, but it's okay. It was cool to see all that. So, and I appreciate it very much. I appreciated seeing all those covers I've never seen before.
Yeah.
So
that's always a cool thing.
Yeah. So I mean that was really neat. Seeing the statues and all that other stuff is pretty neat. Seeing the figures, and he's got many. I could drive to it. I don't want to give up too much information, from where he's at, but I could drive to it in a day, and I did. So I can have
cool.
So
what was that about Mr. Keith with the show?
I was going to say I've been following that. His posts about it, doing a stage show for Who's on First.
Oh, nice.
The classic
Abbott and Costello.
Classic comedy sketch by Abbott and Costello.
Debuted, I believe, in the movie called The Gay 90s.
Okay.
Is what I seem to remember. But of course, they've used it many times, but that is one of the greatest
It is.
Sketches
It's
of all
it
time.
still makes me laugh every time I watch it.
The gay 90s, I thought that was the story of Sal's childhood.
No, that is incorrect. It didn't have any meatball subs.
Maybe it did.
Yeah, maybe it did. That's why it was the gay 90s.
No. That would be incorrect, sir.
That's not marinara.
No, that's not.
Maybe
That's special homemade marinara.
That's pesto.
That's gentleman's relish.
Wow.
Wow. We're not gonna dive into that at all.
Boosh.
Boosh,
What's
what's
up,
up? Thanks, Boosh, for coming on. Let's change the subject.
Change the subject, Bush.
Naughty 90s. Push up the glasses. Good times.
Good times.
All right, we're gonna get some business out of the way. We can get some business first. So, as you know, I'm your host, Sal the Slab Guy. But when I'm not here on Codex, find me on YouTube under Sal's Comic Corner and Instagram as the Slab Guy 77. I do post videos every now and again. I've slowed down a little bit because I haven't gotten some worthy stuff of putting up on video, but I will start doing some more slab shorts and getting them up there on the channel. So go ahead and check that out. Down below, we got Dan the Kelly Art with his Instagram. Dan, why don't you tell everybody what you got going on?
Yep, you can find me on Instagram at Dan Kelly Art when I'm not here, and go check it out and give me a follow. Can't seem to crack 920. I did, and then it dipped down some. So go give me a follow. I'll do some kind of giveaway or something when I hit 1,000 followers. 5 years from now, whenever that is. But then this guy here with the big library of comics that Adam is trying to get the next tour of. Yes, and that fine collector's T-shirt, which I still have some available for anyone.
Dan Kelly's band.
Mm-hmm.
And when he gave me this shirt, I couldn't fit in it. Well, I've been doing such hard work, I can fit in this sumbitch now.
Hey, that's why I gave it to you. I gave it to you.
Motivate me.
Goal for you to work towards.
Motivate me, yes, sir.
Because he's doing some earth downs and push-ups.
That's right. So now, where I couldn't get in it, now it looks like a pretty snug medium.
Schmedium.
Medium.
A schmedium.
Still a double X. Yeah. He gave me a double X shirt I couldn't even fit into.
Double X medium.
I think the only sizes I have left are large and double X, or are large and extra large. I might have double X. I don't know.
Yeah.
The mediums were the ones that sold out the quickest, surprisingly.
Very good. All right. So when I'm not here, I get the schedule. When I'm not here in the library, I'm out and about like I was today. But Comic Logic, baby. Comic Logic. You can catch me there every Wednesday getting my weekly fix, getting that 4-color ink right here, baby, right into the veins. You get it pumped in the veins. I told you once, told you twice, told you 1,000 times. Reading comic books make you strong. You start out with just one book. Then it's a stack. Then it's a short box. Then it's a long box. Then you're stacking them. And you're packing them. And once you once you have them stacked and you got them packed, you become jacked, baby. I told you, reading comics make you strong, baby. Also, do some push-ups. Helps a lot.
It always helps. Always helps.
Always helps. I just did 420 today.
You only did 420?
I only did 420 today. You can do 20. Get 20. Get them in there and start out that way. Comic Logic has a special event coming up for you. Every on October 26th, we are having our fall lot con, where we turn our parking lot into a little mini Comic Con. So next month, please come see us. It'll be the Sunday before Halloween. So we'll have trunk or treat for the kids. So, we'll have candy for the kids. If they want to wear the costumes, that's fantastic. If adults want to wear costumes, that's fantastic too. Please come down there. I might be wearing my David S. Pumpkin suit maybe again. So it always seems to be
nice
in style every Halloween. So,
are they doing a costume contest this year?
I don't know. That's a Maury question. So I'll try to, next time I talk to you, I'll try to have an answer for that. But please come see us. We'll have comic vendors there. Shout out Damian Hill, Warthog Comics. He'll be in our shop with his great books. We'll have vendors with comics. Adam will probably be there. We'll have vendors for comics. We'll have toy vendors. We'll have local artists, local authors. We'll have, people. We've had tarot card readings there before. We usually have tattoo artists there. So if you want to get that tramp stamp you've been itching for,
or the Codex logo,
or the Codex logo right there, so you can get that. So come, Mighty Mike Harbor got him a House of Slaughter sigil right there last time. So there you go. So come one, come all, get marked for life. But so there you go. So come see us. We'd love to see you. You might see a couple Codex people there. I don't know Dan and Sal's plans yet, but they might show up for that. So anyway, come see us. We'd love to see you. And with that, also let's remind people of the Comic Character of the Day site founded by Archduke Kevy. He is the reason that we are all acquainted. We got acquainted through that site. Right now, Archduke has abdicated the throne, and Dan Kelly has taken over. And Dan is posting the Character of the Day, Question of the Day, Random Panel of the Day. So he's giving you great content there. Talking Geek has given you a cover of the day. So it's just a good place to meet and greet and just nerd out on comic goodness. So please check that.
All right.
And speaking of nerding out on comic goodness, the reason you can do that tonight is because there was a young lad lying awake in his bed one night years ago, and he had an idea for something that he could do that could benefit mankind. And he realized that he had a dream, he had a vision, and what he had to do was enact it. And he had to roll the sleeves up, and he had to get to work, and he had to start erecting this edifice for comic knowledge that is the Codex Station. He did it brick by brick by brick. Put the mortar on, put the bricks on, built it, and now what you have before you is because of his vision, because of his dream to give the masses the comic content they wanted. He assembled a team. He put them all together. He brought us together so that we could talk to you and give you that wonderment of comic entertainment that we have in our hearts. And what you have given us in return is your love and your wonderment of the industry. And it has just helped push this building higher and higher and higher in the sky. And it wouldn't have happened if that young lad hadn't been lying awake at night all those years ago, dreaming and having a vision of what this could become. The High Evolutionary, the Master Builder, J-Dub.
It's like you were there. In heart and spirit. You guys know what I'm about to say, though. Go check out thecodexstation.com. One-stop shop for everything Codex. Get some merch, big team. Let us know what you like and don't like. And find us on all of the
all the socials, because you know what? The other thing you think of when you're lying awake late at night is how infected am I? What do I have? Can penicillin stop this? Because what we have, we're too late. Medical science can't stop it. But we can't stop it. But what we can do is we can give it to you. And that's
I think of Alexandra Daddario in True Detective. But each their own.
That was quite a role for her. And a role for you would be to hit that button. And
that's right.
Give you all the socials.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. So go check us out there and on the website that Uncle Gary has built, thecodexstation.com.
Yeah. I had a vision of that too. And then I decided that it was so good that Sal needed to build it.
No. It was so good. It just came into existence because of you.
I just manifested it.
That's right. You're connected. You're connected to the Wi-Fi signal directly. You don't even need to have a cable or anything like that.
That's why my screen went black and I didn't even know it.
That's right. That's right. You're overloading the system.
Does not compute.
That's what she said.
That's right. All right, two more things we got to get out of the way before we kick off the show. First of order of business is that QR code that you see right there in the corner of your screen. Mon Comics, Brandon from Mon Comics, is a good guy of the community. Had a terrible tragedy where he lost his house, his collection, and lots of other valuables and heart keepsakes. There is a GoFundMe right now, right there. If you can scan it, send some little bit of cash to him. It doesn't have to be a lot, and if you can't donate, get that QR code out to some media that can actually help them out as well. There's going to be that layover at lapse where the insurance company won't cover anything and they need somebody to help them cover expenses. That's what this is for. So folks, this is a great guy. He's a really good friend of the community. Help out if you can, either by doing a small donation or getting this link out to other social media apps. So please help him out. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, he's a stand-up guy. The night before he had the tragic fire, he was on air for 2 hours on his Big Five show, doing a show to benefit cancer, wasn't it? Wasn't it a stand-up for cancer show?
Yep.
And that's what he was doing. He was doing community work, doing good, and then 2 hours later, bad happened to him. So, karmically, do what you can to help this really good dude out.
Yep, absolutely. So thank you for that, ladies and gentlemen. Also, now on to a more fun note. Go over to the comic book awards at cbawards.org. We've been nominated for 5 different categories. 5. So we are actually a finalist in these categories right here. Best live stream. As you can see, we're right there for the Comics Unleashed show, which is the show you're watching right now. You can't help but love that. And then the other one is Best Informative Content. Now, this is for major channels now, from 1,000 to 2,000 subscribers. And there we are, Codex Station. Next one up is Best Live Stream, also in the major channels for 1,000 to 2,000 subscribers. And there we are, Comics Unleashed. Once again, the show you're watching. Gotta do that. And then this one for Best Entertaining Content. This is for hauls, unboxing, reviews, reaction videos, games and skits. Boom, right there for Codex Station. And the last one is Most Engaging Host. Host that excels at interviews, hosting auctions, and or guest engagement. Again, for major channels between 1,000 and 2,000 subscribers. And look at that. It's me, Sal the Slab Guy for the Codex Station. So please get onto that website there, cbcawards.org. Give us a vote. And at the very least, you got to check out those other YouTubers because they're all fantastic. Give them all a like and a follow.
That's right.
Because they all deserve it.
Including Mon Comics.
Including Mon Comics.
Is nominated.
Definitely. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for doing that. And with that, that completes our business for the night. So we can go ahead and kick off the show.
That's it.
Yeah, good night.
That's not it?
Yeah.
No, we got to do our shows. We got to
so
show
business
off what we got
before pleasure. Is that what it was?
That's always what it was.
So now we may pleasure ourselves.
That's right. As much as you want.
Wow.
Get out the hot oil, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get going.
You're gonna be on the widescreen, I think.
We'll see you in 10 seconds. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Codex Station's Comics Unleashed. It's Saturday night. What do you got in your pull list? Did you pick up any good bank issues? We got stuff to show off, so we're going to do that. I saw Pam popped on.
Yep.
So do we have 10 seconds of sports talk for Pam?
Let's see what happened tonight. What did I see a little bit of? Nebraska and Michigan had a tight game. Michigan won by 3, I think.
Oh, yeah, they did. So if you look at the quarterback stats, the Nebraska quarterback, just you would have, if you would have looked at the 2 stat lines, you would have been like, oh, that guy's team definitely won.
Pam might be very interested to know that the Washington Nationals not having a good season, but they won in 11 innings on an unusual play. They won on a 2-run inside the park home run.
Oh,
so that's not usually how you walk a team off, but you know what?
A win's a win.
A win's a win.
The Commanders are officially moving back to DC.
Yep.
What did you say?
The Commanders are officially moving back to DC.
Mm-hmm. The stadium deal got approved by the council. The final approval. The pictures of RFK being demolished piece by piece by piece
are depressing.
It's tough. It's a skeleton now, but I'll tell you what. I went to more than 200 games there.
Oh,
so.
Wow.
There was a 10-year stretch where my grandfather and I went to every game. I've seen 3 NFC championship games. So, I mean, I've seen a World Series game in person with my team, with the Nats, but I haven't been to a Super Bowl, but I have been to 3 games, NFC Championship games, to watch my team win to propel them to the Super Bowl. That's as far as a home game gets. That's about as good as it gets.
Yeah.
So I watched my team win 3 games that put them in the Super Bowl in the 80s and early 90s, and that was special. I was there the night Art Monk broke the reception record, the night Tony Dorsett chased down, Darryl Green chased down Tony Dorsett in his first game. I was there the night Theismann broke his leg, which was interesting. You could hear it snap.
Yeah, that's.
I have seen Hall of Famers from Lawrence Taylor to Jerry Rice to Joe Montana to Earl Campbell to Walter Payton. I've seen some of the greats of the game, Staubach, and it's always it's cool to think of all the Hall of Famers I've seen. And I've seen every NFL team play in person. So some of these I had to see at FedEx Field because the Jags weren't a team when we had but I have seen every team play in person. That's a good comment. I'm not trying to say anything. That's a great comment. I've seen every franchise play in person, which is cool. And then on a interesting family note, I have seen Peyton Manning in person. I have seen Eli play in person. I have seen Archie, their dad, play in person when he was a Saint. That's pretty cool. If the Manning kid out of Texas comes and ends up being a starter, I'll have to see him to see another generation of Mannings. But I think that's pretty cool to see Peyton, Eli, and Archie play. So I think it was 79 cool when I saw the Saints come marching in, and we played them. So anyway, RFK, the skeleton of it, but many memories. Some of my greatest memories that I have is there. When the last year, Washington's last Super Bowl team was a 91 team, and in early January 92. Yeah. There was a divisional. Yeah, you were just born. There was a divisional game. Maybe Sal remembers this. They played the Falcons, and they won 24-7. But a late touchdown that made it totally out of range. It was a wet day. It was rainy. MC Hammer was on the Atlanta sideline. Jerry Ganville and all those little tricks that he would do and all that other garbage circus that he brought. Well, they gave away yellow seat cushions at that game. And when Washington scored that late touchdown that totally iced it, all of a sudden these cushions started flying out of the stands and just slowly going to the field. I kept mine because I'm like, man, I'm not giving away my freebie. But it was pretty cool to see that whole end zone just littered with these cushions that were just propelled from the stands.
I remember that.
Great memories. That. Pam, those are for you. Those are for you, Pam. From my heart.
Just for you, Pam.
Just for you.
All right. So let's go ahead and kick this off. I will go first. Not you, Jamie.
Look at that handsome young man. Look at him.
We're going to go over here.
Oh, man, what happened? He aged. He aged like that.
Aged to perfection.
Aged
like a fine wine.
Like a fine wine, man. That's right. I don't have
aged like an avocado.
I'm not the avocado. I'm the bacon, man. That's what it is. All right, let's start off with Incredible Hulk number 29. Look at that cover.
Yeah.
I didn't see that last comment. What was it?
What was the last comment?
I don't know. Let's see. Oh, okay. There you go, Boosh. Thank you.
That's true. That's true. Yep, but I love that cover. That's a pretty wicked cover.
Yeah, that is good.
Yep. All right. Next up is Uncanny X-Men number 21. So we got a little Wolverine standoff there. I got Predator Kills the Marvel Universe number 2.
Yeah, I told Jamie there was a panel in that he was really going to like.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I already got it queued up.
Oh, okay. Last one is Amazing Spider-Man number 12.
Nice.
So, there we go. That concludes my pools for this week. So, who wants to go next? Jamie, you want to go next?
Yeah, I can go.
All right. Well, there you go. Wait a minute. No chat. Why can't I move you? There you go. Now you may go.
I'll kick it off with indies. So we got Whatever Happened to Crimson Justice number 4 from Mad Cave. The art in this is still amazing to me.
Yeah.
Like,
let's show a page here.
I'm trying to find a good one.
Oh yeah.
But the book's been great so far. Highly recommend it. Let's see. G.I. Joe number 11.
All right.
The Baroness is still on the G.I. Joe team.
Mm-hmm. The one I can pronounce from EC finally. Catacomb of Torment number 3.
Yeah.
Catacomb? Very cool.
Picked up Exquisite Corpses number 5.
Exquisite.
Into the marvelly goodness with Deadpool Batman. Number 8.
There you go.
Who did that cover?
This one I do not know, but I like the cover, so I got it. I have to look it up.
Okay.
But I also did get Predator Kills the Marvel Universe with the best panel. I want this page. So if anyone finds this page at a con, I want this one. I will pay top dollar.
Who's that blue guy that's hanging out with the X-Men there?
Yeah.
He got a bad note where they wanted him to go back to where he came from, and it really upset him.
Yeah. So he's like, I'm just gonna die by the Predator.
I might as well just die. Yeah.
Go back to heaven where the Avengers mentioned.
That's right.
The Uncanny X-Men 21.
Yep.
Picked up Ultimates number 16.
Very cool.
Yeah, so I got a Red Band book, and I'm about it, but you know, I hate the bags. But it's Marvel Zombies.
Ooh.
I didn't
Red
know
Band.
there was another Marvel Zombies coming out.
Red Band goodness.
Yeah. We got Ultimate Black Panther 20.
I like the cover.
Still probably one of my favorites other than Spider-Man. Like Sale, Incredible Hulk 29.
That wicked ass cover.
Yes. Wickedly goodness. Deadpool Wolverine number 9.
Just hanging out with Apocalypse. Like it's
Like it's a Death Row album cover.
yeah.
Everyone needs a friend.
Fantastic Four number 3.
It's interesting that they're in the Fantastic Car in that, because FF3 was the first time they had costumes in the Fantastic Car in the volume 1.
Yeah.
So I've got to think that's an homage.
I think so. And then also like Sale, The Amazing Spider-Man number 12.
Yep. Lots of spider action going on there.
Yeah. On to the DC goodness. I picked up Justice League Red number 2, and this is the Mark Spears cover.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Featuring a character that's not even in the book.
Yep. It's how it goes. Titans number 27.
Oh, nice. I haven't seen that cover.
We have Nightwing 130.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah, I like that.
We got Absolute Flash number 7, which I am loving this series.
Is it better writing now?
Absolute's always been good. It's been
It's
the
like
Flash
Flash.
series.
Right. I'm sorry. I got confused with the regular Flash.
And then lastly, I got my Red Hood number 1.
There you go.
There you go. Very good. That was one of my grails. Sergeant Fury number 1. Ooh. Pay too
Yeah,
much.
that's pretty cool.
Mistakes must be made sometimes.
Hey,
It's not a mistake.
that's
It's
all
not
right.
a mistake.
You'll always have Sergeant Fury number 1.
That's right.
Have a more Swamp Thing influence on. It's pretty cool.
I don't know.
That's a good question.
I guess it has an influence if you consider that they're both horror books.
Yeah.
They delve into the horror side of it. So I think it's more of an influence of the first Immortal Hulk series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
But you know
Right,
what? We can, Dan and I can ask Philip Kennedy Johnson in a few weeks, right, Dan?
Mm-hmm.
When we interview him, we can ask him that question.
That's
Yes.
Yes.
That's right. So is that all your
And
books,
he'll be here next Sunday, I believe, taking a tour.
Nice.
Nice. Nice. All right, Dan, you want to go next?
Sure.
All right, there you go.
Got my DC stuff up first. So this one, I guess, came out a while ago. I just saw it on the shelf and it was free. The DC KO
Free is good.
Local Shop Day 2025 exclusive Ashcan special edition that really just has the same first couple pages in it that they're printing in the back of all the DC books now. But, whatever. It was free. So if it's free, it's me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Free 99.
Yeah, it would have been interesting to see what Moore would have done with him.
Alan Moore
Yeah,
could,
definitely.
whatever he wants to write, he would have done great.
Yeah. You also got Justice League Red at the A cover, which
Still a cool looking cover.
yeah, this is was interesting. It's still, it seems like Red Tornado might have some nefarious stuff going on.
He's an issue in
Not
his own
really
problem.
sure. It's a great story to me. Oh yeah, I mean, they're both books about big green guys fighting monsters.
That's true.
Also got Titans 27.
Cage match
With the Zookeeper.
Was really excited to get this, the Batman Second Night #1. Just the size difference between that and a regular book. It is
that is a pretty wicked cover though.
Perkins, Mike Perkins. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah, and they had another cover that they had too that was good, but I liked this one when you compare it to the First Night, which this is a sequel to. The design of this kind of matches the design of the First Night covers, which is why I picked this instead of the other one. But yeah, the artwork in here is just fantastic. Yeah, Perkins.
Oh yeah.
Perkins stuff is great, and it really fits the tone of this book too.
Yeah, it's the it's kind of the original Batman costume, which is so cool.
Yeah, and the story is excellent too. First Night was really good. The first issue of this one is really good.
Yeah, and set in 1940, so
yeah,
in that era, that feel. It's a fantastic book.
Yeah, right after he first became Batman.
Yep.
That's it for DC. For indie stuff, I got Dick Tracy #12, which it's just chugging along. Good
fun
read.
book.
What'd you say?
Fun book.
Fun
Yeah.
book.
And I also got Exquisite Corpses #5. I got the polybag one because that comes with the little card. Because I guess they're doing a
card game for it.
Card game, yeah, a card game that's going to launch after this. So it seems like with the series that it's going to be this mini series, and then they're going to launch the card game, and then I guess do some kind of other series afterwards.
Yeah, it's like a spin-off.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'll get the card game. More than likely not, because who the hell am I going to play it with? But it's cool getting these exclusive cards that are in there. Also got the Predator Kills the Marvel Universe #2.
My issue of the year, thanks to Dan for telling me.
So it'll be interesting to see how they do it, because this is a continuation of each one of these Predator Marvel books is a continuation of the next. So this is kind of a continuation of what happened in the Spider-Man one, where they're coming down. They're going to take out all the superpowered characters, and the way that they get rid of a couple of them, and stuff like this. They're always going to get rid of find a way to get rid of these characters, like in a couple panels. When they wouldn't do that in a regular book, just because they got to move it along. But there's one character they get rid of super quick, and I get their reasoning for it. But there's other ones where you're like, I really want to see this character be able to have like a good throwdown with the
fight.
Predator. Yeah. So it looks like from the last page, not to spoil anything, but from the last page of this, it looks like there's going to be a pretty good throwdown in the next one.
Yeah.
And then, they also got me for a couple copies of the Deadpool Batman. I got the A cover, and I read it. I was actually pretty good.
Except for one story.
What'd you say?
Except for one 3-page story.
Yeah, the Batman Wolverine one was just just complete ass.
Frank Miller. Yeah.
Oh,
The artwork was terrible. The story was as much story as you can get for 3 pages was just
inane.
It was just stupid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but like the main story was
good.
Good.
Yeah.
That one was pretty good, and then there was that one that's the main one, and then the Captain America Wonder Woman one had, was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, had 8 pages. I thought that was a good one. The Land Shark and Crypto one was
cute.
And I mean, it's, you're done reading it in 15 seconds because there's no dialogue. It's like them playing volleyball, like, whatever. The Daredevil Green Arrow one, it looked nice. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more from it. The Rocket Raccoon Green Lantern one was interesting. The Old Man Logan Batman The Dark Knight Returns sucked. And then and then the one that closed it out, which I don't think it's spoiling anything because they've already announced the the variant cover for the second or for the reprint,
right?
Is that so? A new Amalgam character that also makes reference to other Amalgam characters. So that was interesting. Overall, I enjoyed it overall. I thought it was a good book. And then the DC one comes out in November, I think.
November.
Yeah.
So, of course, I'm a Cap fan, so they also got me for the Cap cover. Well, like,
I figured.
The store, like, just because I'm a Cap fan, I'm not automatically going to get it. The cover still has to actually be good. Like, if it was some garbage cover, I wouldn't. So it was actually a good cover. So I got that. And I reserved the A cover and the Captain America Wonder Woman cover for the DC one. And I'm torn because that Scarlet Witch Zatanna one is really nice looking, but I'm like, do I really need to buy that many covers of the same book?
The answer is yes.
I'm torn on whether I'm going to get that one or not. I don't know. I guess it'll depend on how much money I have that week. And then,
yes,
yeah, it should. It just and that was the problem with it too. Is these backup stories are like just a few pages long, so there's not really much you can do with it. I thought the Cap Wonder Woman one did a lot with the 8 pages, and that was the longest of all the backup ones.
Right.
And then I also got the sketch cover, as I figure the popularity of this, that whatever I draw on here, knock on wood, I'll be able to sell. My idea for it is I'm going to draw Deadpool in his costume, but he's going to have the Batman cape and cowl on, and he's going to have like the Batman logo like duct taped to his suit, and then have him saying, "Oh, I am the Bat," or "I'm Batman now," and I was thinking maybe have Batman like looming behind him, but since this logo is so big on here, I don't know if I'll be able to fit all that on here. So I don't know, but that's it for me.
All right, very good. Uncle Gary, you are up now.
Yeah, I didn't get any books this week.
You didn't get any? Really?
No.
It's like, what's wrong with you?
And the video goes black again.
All right.
Gary has been like captured by the pod snatchers or whatever.
Yeah, here we go.
Pod people.
Let's start out with Batman's Second Night.
Okay.
There were 4 covers. I got 2 of the 4. There's.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
That's a cool one. I didn't see that one.
Yeah,
I know the other one you're talking about had a red background and he was jumping. I haven't picked it up yet, but I have the 1 in 25 cover. That's really cool too. But yeah, that is just beautiful, isn't it?
That is.
Yeah,
Did you read it yet?
Yes, I have. The only 2 books I've read this week are Batman First Night and then the Deadpool Batman. So those are the only 2 I've read. So there's the Hulk. Look forward to reading that.
It's interesting to see the inside of the mansion in the Second Night book. When she's like, you should hire somebody, and it shows like what a pigsty it is.
Yeah, exactly. Amazing Spider-Man. I just love the art in it. It's so good. FF.
Okay.
Deadpool, Wolverine, Apocalypse, and Company. Let's see. This Age of Apocalypse begins here, evidently.
Yep,
So
yep.
that cover's pretty cool. I got Variant, Uncanny X-Men, Nightcrawler,
Nice.
Bamfin. You got
Nice.
a Variant, Cassidian.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
So it's Sean, and that was the only Ross this week. There's the A cover.
Okay.
All right, here's where they got me. All right,
Uh-oh. Here we go.
here we go. Deadpool, Batman 1. This will look good in those clear
Yes, it will.
clear boards that Mike has got me. So I like that cover. Capullo. And you know what? I'm not the biggest Deadpool fan, but it was a good story. I enjoyed it. Deadpool. I think my problem with Deadpool is I just got too much of them.
Yeah.
Too much. A little Deadpool goes a long way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
It was funny to read like how much he antagonized Batman.
Yeah. And how Batman was still in charge. I liked it a lot. So I enjoyed the interactions with the villain in it, that we had. So I like it. So there's the A cover.
It still would have been nice to see Deathstroke. Maybe in the next, maybe in the
Maybe.
DC one.
Yeah. Of course, that great Dotson Wonder Woman cap cover. And I like how she's bigger than he is. It looks like in there, which is cool.
That wasn't that. I mean, not trying to be biased because I'm a cat fan, but wasn't that like a really good
Yeah, I love it.
story to it too?
Love the alternate universe of it too.
Yeah, where it's Marvel and DC characters just
Combined. Yeah.
living together.
These two appeared nowhere together in here, but it's a great looking cover.
Yeah.
So Magic and Catwoman. And then they got me for this wonderful Green Arrow Daredevil cover.
That was a cool cover.
That was a cool cover.
That's great. And I enjoyed the Daredevil Green Arrow story. I got a kick out of it. So
And I don't know. I thought it was all right. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either.
listen,
Was it because these stories were not long enough? These backup stories?
I think so. Plus, I think I built it up more in my mind. I was like, oh, Kevin Smith had such a great run on both books, and he's going to do them together, and this is going to be great. And
two of the biggest male whores in comics. Yeah. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that Deadpool Batman a lot, more than I thought I would, to be honest with you. So
yeah, me too.
Yep. So this is kind of a mundane issue about going to the laundromat. So
Yeah.
there you go. He's
Going
doing
to
he's doing his crossword while he's waiting for his corpses to get clean. Look, I love that hand. So there you go. A little bit. Who doesn't love some creep show? There we go.
Yeah, he's washing everything in marinara sauce. He's going to Sal's laundromat.
That's right.
I
How'd you know I owned a laundromat too?
There you go. Dick Tracy.
Doesn't everyone in the mob own one?
Yeah.
I can't confirm or deny that.
All right. Catacomb of Torment.
Gotta go
A
with
cover.
Torment.
Catacomb of Torment B cover.
Ooh.
This is much creepier.
Didn't see
is
that
creepy.
one.
This is very creepy. Yeah. It talked me into an Ignition book, which is a brand new company that's come out. And it is
Yeah, Boosh.
got a good looking, it was. It's got a good looking redhead on the cover. So Voyeur.
There you go.
So yeah, so I got that. Got the ash can.
Very nice.
Voyeur.
Back in my day, ash cans were actually ash can size.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we got a little Voyeur card. So anyway, so I will. Voyeur was recommended by Mr. Rob Kalin, and I will. It was an easy sell with good looking redhead on the cover. So there you go. So I look forward to that. I also got a Mark Spears book, but I didn't get that one. The other one I got Bizarro.
Ooh.
So that's pretty freaking creepy. That's from World's Finest, I believe.
Mhm.
Yeah. And speaking of World's Finest, yeah, it is pretty sick, Bush. There's the A cover. I love this book. This is such a good book. I've been enjoying Batman and Robin Year One. Mark Waid knows how how to write
That's
it.
a lot of Robins.
The Murder of Robins. There's that
Yeah.
gross. I don't know what Robin. A gaggle of robins. I don't know what the Robin.
Gaggle.
Gaggle. Well, you know,
A plethora.
plethora of robins.
Flock.
A flutter of robins. A
Mm.
flock. Yep. There's the A cover for the Absolute Flash. A cover for Justice League Red. A cover for Titans.
Yep.
A cover for Nightwing.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that. Nightwing had some cool covers this week.
Yep.
A cover for Crypto, the last dog of Krypton. Evidently, this is a sad little issue, and they warned
The spoiler at the beginning.
you. Yeah, the spoiler at the beginning says something about if it's too sad, beware or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I have not got to the sadness. I love, that Mark Spears Bizarro was pretty good. And look, I don't really love Bizarro. Me am not thrilled with him, but it is a cool book. All right.
Wouldn't it be me am thrilled with him because everything is
Me am thrilled. Yeah, me am thrilled.
me am huge Bizarro fan.
Yeah, there you go. Me am love Bizarro. I'm supporting the DC Finest books, you know, especially when they have a subject matter that I love. So even though I own all the originals that's here, I own collected editions of this. So though there's 2 issues of All-Star Squadron in here that have never been collected before. So that is a bonus. It's Wrath of the Spectre.
Yep.
So,
Nice.
so what this and the little timeline here, it's all over the place. And I love we got an Aparo Spectre on the
Nice.
so when it's in your shelf, it's going to look really handsome. So what this has good stuff. So if you want to spend $40 on a great volume entertainment, you are going to get Showcase 60, 61, and 64, which were his first solo stories in the Silver Age. You're going to get Brave and the Bold 72, 75, 116, 180, and 189, which are Brave and the Bold team-up issues he was in. You're going to get the Spectre 1 through 10, which is his Silver Age series that went 10 issues. It's great to have that. The highlight of this is you're going to get Adventure Comics 431 to 440. At the con we went to last week, Chris got 9 of those 10 issues, and then he ordered the other one, so he's got them all now. Those are the ones where those are the ones that are Jim Aparo, Michael Fleischer, where the Spectre is turning people into wax and melting them, turning the blocks of wood and sawing them up. I mean, it's Wrath. It's Old Testament Wrath of God Spectre. Those books, I mean, it's amazing the crime, what he does. I said this many times. Batman points at you, you're like, oh shit. Spectre points at you, you're like, I'm dead. I'm gonna die
a
horribly.
couple of those Spectre issues,
and they're gruesome. It's unbelievable.
The covers are great.
Yeah, so right, absolutely. Jim Aparo at his finest. He's doing the interiors in there. It's unbelievable that the Comics Code relaxed. Well, Booge, this is a great way to get those and the Bronze Age ones, and then you're also getting Ghost 97 to 99, where he had stories in there, and you're getting All-Star Squadron 27 and 28, which have never been reprinted anywhere. So that's kind of neat. But this is a great volume. For $40, and those are those great covers. That's the great Jim Aparo art, and see if I can get you another great. There's some with Batman. That's a Brave and the Bold right there. But yeah, but just Paro's awesome, dude.
Paro goodness.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Getting his Spectre on. So anyway, I recommend this if you want to pick up a book. That's a great book to get, a great collection. Bam. Booge. You will not be sorry. Now there is a hardback coming. They're redoing the Wrath of the Spectre big omnibus that has more in it. That's like $100, but this is $40 and you get all this goodness in there.
Yeah.
And later on this year, they're finally making an omnibus of the Mandrake Ostrander Spectre.
Yeah.
So, had to skip on More Fun Spectre. Well, the More Fun stuff, I have the Archives editions where it has a lot of those in there, and then I have a it is good. That's a
Well,
You'll spend a lot more than that if you try and get the originals.
I was gonna
right,
say
and I have one of the originals. I have More Fun 60. I have the original. So
I was gonna say, Booge,
Yeah.
if you want, because what I do, go check out cheapgraphicnovels.com. They already have it listed, so I already put it in my box for $23.99.
all right. I went and saw this fellow with the Deadpool collection. He had gifts for me and Mike, and he grew up in South Africa. So he got something that he got from there, which is a Spider-Man. It's got a sticker album. Got these things still sealed, but it's got
That's cool.
exclusive South African edition
Ooh,
of the McFarlane Spider-Man.
tournament.
Yep.
So,
That's very cool.
so I do not have any South African comics in here. It's in this, in this
Well, now you do.
deal. Yeah. So Panini did it, which we know them from sports cards. And
Yeah.
all. So happy to have that. And then,
Yeah, because Marvel owned them back in the day.
yep. The other thing that's pretty cool is the Mad Scientist created something for me.
Oh, I saw this.
Yeah.
Swartz did
Man,
that.
he's getting so good with the different colors and details.
Yeah, and he said, and they're not easy. He has to put a lot of work into that to get the colors right because he doesn't have the entire palette to work with. So that's what he did. Swamp Thing 9 recreation. Chris, you're the man. As I said, I posted it on Facebook today, and I said, beware, he's making people soon.
Yeah.
So, but damn, Chris, thank you, brother. Love you, man.
That's a
Love you.
1 of 1, man. That's a 1
One
of
of
1
yeah,
right
like
there.
you said, 101. So so Mike, Chris, and I had a
No
good
problem, Booge.
Mike, Chris, and I had a good time going to the Schaff show last week, and it was cool to see Chris pick up those adventure comics. I've been, trying to talk him into for a while, and he got 9 of the 10, and then he's already got the other one through the mail that he got a couple of days ago. So he's loaded up. So that's it for
new
the
issues.
recent and those other things, and then I do have some back issues.
All right. Jamie, you said you had some back issues?
Yeah, I got 2.
All right, then. Let's go ahead and see them.
All right, so it's Batman Day, so obviously I got
Happy
more
Batman Day.
Detective Comics from Volume 1. Picked up Detective 748.
And I completely forgot it was Batman Day until Talking Geek posted something, so I had to delete the character of the day and move him to.
Did the shops have exclusive Batman?
Absolute Batman.
And then put Batman as the character for the day.
Yeah, and then I got 749.
Very cool.
Nice.
Oh, that's a great cover.
That is.
Oh, wait a minute. Give me 749 and what? I got to cross
748, 749.
See, I have the list of all the ones Jamie needs, so I can keep an eye out for him when I go to places.
You keep an eye out for Jamie's needs.
Yes.
All right, Dan, you have back issues?
I actually did buy some dollar issues for Deadly Class, but they're in the back seat of my car.
So you have nothing right now?
No.
All right. All right. I don't have any back issues either, so on to Gary.
Alrighty. All right. So I think I got about 20 that I got last week. So
Oh, yeah, the stuff from the convention.
yep. So I got a pretty cool run of Adventure comics. So with Adventure, I have the First Legion appearance, which is 247. So I think what I'll do is 247 up is what I'll have. And for Adventure right now, I think I have 299 up, is where I'm at, and went to 514 or something like that. But anyway, so here's 277. And these, let me tell you, so I got a little stain here, but the gloss on these is really good. So got a really good deal from one of the guys that I see when he comes up to Annandale. 281.
Nice.
Again, the colors are good. The gloss is good. Got he always cuts me a good deal. So, I didn't pay what these got on here. I paid a lot less. Here's 289.
That one's cool.
Yeah. So again, the colors.
I I always like seeing those old stamps at the top there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I do too.
And even more than that, like I like seeing the store stamps, like the newsstand stamps, because it kind of gives you an idea of where the book originated, and you can kind of look at like, all right, this first was at this newsstand here, and somehow made it all the way here.
Yeah, absolutely. There's 294. Look how bright that is, and there's a written stamp 131. So we've got Bizarros wearing Kennedy mask, Marilyn Monroe mask, and Jerry Lewis mask.
Huh.
So the Halloween pranks of the Bizarro Superman. So Superman. So that's 294. And again, high gloss, high grade. Here's 296. Look how bright.
Yeah, it pops.
Look at that.
That's really nice here.
Yeah, extra. Yeah. So very cool. So I'm happy. So that's 5 more of those down, and I don't know, maybe I need 25, maybe 30 to have 247 up now. So anyway, I'm working on it. I was happy. This is a 3-issue series. They're reprints, and I got the last one I needed, which was Gunslinger 3.
Oh, nice.
So it's, colors are bright. Okay, boys, we polished him off while he was sleeping. That's the last we'll see of that gunslinger. That's you think, Al. All right, Lightning, take him. So there we go. I like it. So Gil Kane.
That's a cool name for a dog.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think that's what I think I showed my wife that. And that's what she's doing. And look at the logo. He's riding on the horse and the dog.
Yeah.
Dog. So these are reprints of the 50s Marvel Atlas books with Tex Dawson Gunslinger. And issue 1 is that fantastic Steranko cover where the guy's got the gun, and in the foreground is a hand holding the gun of the dead guy he's just shot. In the background, there's a guy with a whip. It's just such an awesome cover. So I'm happy to have all 3 of those now. Got Sergeant Rock 199.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Curse of the Nazi Ghost Wolf. Anyway, so the colors on that are pretty nice. So I was happy to get another Sergeant Rock I need. I'm like, now that Dan's hooked me up and got me that 320, 323, I'm 222 up. And if I think I'm about 15 or 16 issues away from having 140 up, which is pretty cool, which is pretty good. So I got 5 more issues of Unexpected, and I really love this cover. So it's, it's might be a tone cover. It's on the edge.
Oh, that's a cool cover.
Yeah, the day there's
That one definitely shines.
Yeah, the giant magnet in space is pulling Earth out of its orbit. The black on here is really good.
Yeah.
So the Earth is moving because of the magnet. So that's 31. Then I jump a bit here, 72.
Okay.
So
Now
74.
this is all from the shop show, right?
Mm-hmm. All these from the show. 74. So and these are in pretty decent shape. I'm very happy with these.
Oh yeah.
This is 75. This really is, the black on here looks so good. The blue and the red, looks very great. So I'm happy with that.
And where are you at on your run of that? How many more?
About 70. I have Unexpected went 222 issues. I have 99 up.
Okay.
And so I need about 70. I do have number 1 though, so that's a big deal. So these these are, I can fill in these okay, but it's going to get tricky. The first 20 or 30 are going to be really tricky because those mid-50s DCs are tough to find.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, you got over 2/3 of the run.
Yeah, well, almost. Yeah, I guess I do.
Or about 2/3.
Yeah, about 2/3. So this is the last Space Ranger. They changed. This is his last feature, 82. All right, I got this cover. Of course, I've had this for a long time, but I've been collecting Eiffel Tower covers for my wife. So this is JLA 129. It's possible this is better than my copy I pulled off the rack, and if that's the case, I will probably give her my rack copy and keep this.
Ooh,
nice,
very cool.
So really cool. Ernie Cha, Eiffel Tower, or Ernie Chan, depending on which name he's using. So, but really cool. JLA 129. Shout out to Tom Cellini of Comics and Games and Bethany Beach. He gave me some romance books. He gave me this one no back cover to it. It's a 100-page young romance. I do have it, but it was a gift, so I appreciate that from Tom. And then he gave me these other romance books with he just gave to me $2 a piece. He really takes good care of me. There we go. Oh, the frank, shocking revelations of the girl who became shameful victim of her parents' divorce. I was raised by wolves. Father has a new family now, Mother, but you won't always be alone. I'll always be with you, I promise. But Debbie, what about us? There we go. Young Love, number 122. You're just like all the others, just playing games, but I know the truth. There's no such thing as love. Smack.
Damn.
What did 5 fingers say to the face?
Yep.
Slap.
And look at the lady. Ooh. Yeah.
That looks like Aunt B back there.
Yeah, it kind of does. Aunt B.
The slap heard around the world.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Meet Gilda Radner, Young Woman of the Month. Look at that. They got Gilda Radner in there.
Yeah. It's so funny that the old school DC romance books and the old school DC horror books are so different, where the horror books are like no text or maybe like the tiniest bit, and the romance ones are just overlooked with it.
Well, I think the romance ones probably need the dialogue. I do, because I think
you need something to catch you in.
Yeah, furtive glances can only give you so much. The horror, you see a monster coming, that's all you need. But with these, it's like, what is their dynamic? Like, this one's pretty funny. Girls Love 137. Oh, darling, our love is hopeless. My family will never let me marry you. And he's like, yeah, I really didn't want to marry you anyway. There's something else I want.
You can see it.
It looks like a goddamn serial killer there.
He does. It's like, it doesn't matter.
Like, I just want to wear your face.
Yep. There you go. And then got me then I got a Marvel one. My Love, number 10. I must leave you, my darling, because no man is my master. There you go. So I'm pretty sure that's a Ramita cover. So
cool.
So those are the romance. And then the last two I got a House of Mystery I needed, and I didn't want to pay much for it. It was a first appearance of a character that I freaking hate, but I had to get it. Dial H.
Yeah.
First one. And listen, I see this book for close to $100 sometimes in this shape. So I got an exceptional good deal from Jason on this.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. So, I mean, I didn't even pay $25 for it, but I'm very happy to get this damn Dial H first appearance of, Robbie Raymond and Dial H.
You sound ecstatic.
Yeah. Well, I am happy to get it for about $20. I'm happy. So the only other, I still need some more of this Dial H stuff. And the only one that's going to hurt me is 160, which is the first Plastic Man in DC. Even though he's turning the dial and becomes Plastic Man, it's still considered the first DC Plastic Man. So the only book I shelled out a little bit for, that I had to go over 100 for, was a Golden Age book, John Wayne number 23. It went 31 issues, and the ones after 20 are kind of scarce. So I was really happy to get this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I had never seen this issue in the wild before.
Wow.
So 23, and where I'd seen some of the ones after 20 in the wild, and I have a few of them. I think I have 29 and 30. But so anyway,
looks like an Indian motorcycle.
Yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm.
It sure does look like one of the Indians. So anyway, it's kind of cool. So yeah, bam! I know it blows. So, but I got to get them. I'm getting every issue of House of Mystery now, so I got to get the damn things. But anyway, so I'm very happy with that Golden Age beauty, John Wayne.
Now for the romance books, I've been meaning to ask this. There was a series that came out in the late '90s for DC called Young Heroes in Love. That was kind of like it was a mix of the superhero. It was like those old romance books, but if they were superheroes that were in it. Did you buy that when it came out?
Can't remember.
It didn't run long. It was less than 20 issues.
I don't know that if it was 20 issues, I don't know that I did. If it was something that was a one shot, maybe I did. But I don't remember that series. So not for sure. Not faux sure.
Okay.
You know,
All
not
right.
buying these romance books now a lot of times because they make me laugh.
Yeah.
And the art is great. The covers
Yeah.
are good. And so again, it's probably indicative that I'm just not a good person. That, that I'm laughing at them. And the one, God, I almost upgraded. One of my favorite ones is where this guy in a white suit is holding this girl close, and he goes, "I know this is wrong. I shouldn't be doing this because I'm your teacher, but I just can't help myself." And it was a really nice copy, but my copy I think is decent, and I hedged on it. And then there's a guy that wanted to buy it, and I'm like, "Okay, go ahead and get it." But that's the cover. They made that now. Somebody's going to jail.
Yeah.
You know, you're not making that cover anymore. There'll be riots in the street. But
True.
makes me laugh. I'm your teacher. I shouldn't be doing this. And he's holding her close.
You know, the creators making some of those covers, like maybe not all of them, but at least making some of them. They were like, yeah, this was pretty funny.
Yeah.
They had to do some of those with the intention that, like, yeah, this.
Yeah. Well, look, that subject was taboo then. It's really taboo now. So
Yeah.
True. Uncle Gary, do you have a showcase secret word for us?
2 words.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let me look at the 2 words. Look at the
These
words.
glasses, ladies and gentlemen.
They need them
for the glasses.
Nocia negra.
Nocia negra.
Nocia
negra.
negra.
Well, I'm out. I have no clue. I have no idea. Dan?
Nocia negra.
Negra.
Oh.
If I'm pronouncing it right, it's Espanol.
Eh. That's the booge. Good booge says.
Yes. Jeffrey Epstein endorsed it, you know.
All right. Well, while Dan's thinking on that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for joining us tonight for the Comics Unleashed portion of tonight's show. But stick around. The night is not done yet. We have Uncle Gary's showcase coming up. You heard the secret word. I'm not even going to try and repeat that.
It's 2 words, but yes. Nocia negra.
There we go. All right. Stick around. Let's get Gary big screen here. We're going to
Big old Uncle Gary.
We're going to see his intro here in just a second.
Right.
There he is. Look at that.
Do it.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you in about a minute.
All right. Thank you for joining my showcase today on Codex Station After Dark, or on Comics Unleashed. I'm clueless on the clue. Well, it's probably bad Spanish, but anyway, it's probably mispronounced like hell. Ooh, very close. You're halfway there.
All I could think of is Aztec Batman, but I think that's just that's just the movie, right? I don't think they did a comic of it.
Yeah. Jamie will be very happy with it.
I do. It's bad. Oh, Blackest Night.
Oh,
so
there we go.
Very, very happy.
There we go. So this is more recent, but it's such a great series. I just thought, and I have some of the variants and all for it. So there's the director's cut. There's the free comic book day.
Mm-hmm.
So in all these, I'm sure everybody watching's got these, but you know what? Well, look at them again.
I can look at them all day.
Yeah, this is one of my very favorite series of all time.
And yeah, that was one where the tie-in books were actually worth reading.
Yeah,
which I will show. Got all the tie-ins with us too.
Yeah, I officially have all the tie-ins now too for that. So
yeah. So great stuff. Just Blackest Night, so freaking great.
The event that made me a comic collector.
Yeah, well, I can see why.
I remember one of the Was it one of the splash pages where it was like Arthur Curry, rise? You know, that was one of the splash pages that pulled me in.
Right. And it was really cool because it wasn't just him. It was all these heroes that had been dead for a while that they brought back. And it was, you know, and me being an Aquaman fan, he'd been dead for a while. So that was awesome.
Yeah.
There's an 8. All right, here we go. Untold Tales, Blackest Night 1.
Mm-hmm.
So all these,
and like the creators they had on even the mini series and tie-ins were just astounding.
Yes, they were great. The JSA one, look at that cover.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
God, that's just vicious. Tales of the Core.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. And then here, see, there's the JSA too.
Yeah.
Okay, go back to that last one.
Welcome, Christina.
Something about the Sergeant Rock. 198. Oh, very nice. Very nice. So I am 2 away. So that was 199. I think I need 207 and 221 to be 199 up. And I'll be, you know, right there with you. So those are the only 2 I need. But yeah, and the last issue, if you have the last issue, I think it's 422. That's the first time Joe, Adam, and Andy Kubert worked on a book together, which is really cool. So there's the Blackest Night Tale of the Core 3, and here's the JSA 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a cover that is!
That's awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah, anybody wants? Oh, well, I'm sorry. Did I do that? The Smallville, man, I loved this one where they were in Smallville.
Oh yeah.
And Superboy and Crypto were defending. Ma Kent. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
God, these like Dan said, every single tie-in was awesome.
And that was the first time a book actually won an award for best series. Like I think it was, I forgot what it was, but they had it plastered all over the first couple of issues.
Oh, so freaking good.
Even the lead up story of Green Lantern by Johns to that was amazing.
Well, when Black Hand became a true Black Lantern, I mean, that was a full page that just blew my mind. If you know, you know.
That's right.
But that, look at that cover. Versus Murrah.
Yep.
So good. Yeah, Booge, they
did.
So good. So I recommend anybody getting this or getting.
That was one of my favorites when it first came out.
Yeah. And there's an omnibus of this that puts them all in order, you know, where you can read them all if you get the big giant omnibus of it. I have that, plus I have all the hardcovers. The omnibus is kind of cool because it, you know, puts them in the order for it. This was just
Oh, that was tragic.
Yeah.
And then it led into Brightest Day too, which was
fantastic too. Yeah. Titans. So just
all the stuff they did in Brightest Day, where it was, you know, like the dead heroes were having to do
this one has some cool covers,
things to stay alive. Oh yeah, the stuff with the road, and especially with Captain Boomerang and his son.
Oh yeah, Owen. Yep. And I don't. Here's the Flash. So in this stack that I pulled, I don't have the variants with it, but you know, I did have the director's cut and the free comic book day. So in another stack, I've got the variants. Here's the things that I thought were really, there is an omnibus of all the Blackest Nights, and they're collected in the reading order, which really helps considering there's all the, you know, the mini tie-ins. What was really cool is when they did the dead issues, where a series like Phantom Stranger ended at 41. So here's a dead issue.
Right.
You know, which was really cool. Just a cool idea. So here's Phantom Stranger 42.
Yeah.
Now,
I got to get the Suicide Squad one.
Yeah. Now Sal would probably have a fit on where he stores this. He would probably put it with the Phantom Stranger books if he had the whole run.
If I did, I would.
Yeah. Starman 81 and it ended at 80. So that's really cool. Adam and Hawkman.
That's cool.
That was cool.
46, and the Adam and Hawkman ended at 45. Dan, look away. I don't want to hurt you.
Yeah. No, I know, and you know, I saw it at a stand in an antique store.
I mean, just look at the creative team on that.
Christ.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, great creative team. Yeah, how much do they want for it, Dan?
I don't. It was something like, I don't know. It wasn't a ton of money, but it wanted like 20 or $25 for it. I'm like, it's not a $20 book.
No, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, I think that's the other one I need to get to. Just
the Shazam.
Shazam.
The power
of Shazam.
That's a wicked cover there too.
Yeah.
As is that.
Yeah.
Weird Western. So Weird Western 71. That's so cool. To have, like, I just thought it was a really cool idea to have the dead covers. So here's Catwoman 83, and you get you a cool Hughes cover.
Yeah.
And that one may be the more expensive. Robinson Starman is so good, Booge.
And he will be at Baltimore.
Yep. And I haven't met him, so I'm really happy. So will Harris and Von Graubringer. So the pencil.
Harris going to be there? He's not listed on the guest list.
I was pretty sure Harris was there, unless he's had to cancel. And then the Question 37. So those are Blackest Nights, not my variant covers, but yeah, the Adam Hawkman one was great.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. So you have all of those with Blackest Night and not with the respective series that they are the continuation of?
Nope.
You have two copies of each.
I do not have two copies of each. I have them. You know what? I'm okay putting them with Blackest Night because they're a part of Blackest Night. They were not part of that series. You know, it was kind of a gimmick in a way. So, like I said, Sal, it hurts Sal's head. I know
it does,
but I'm doing.
I'd be in the same boat as you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm putting them with Blackest Night because that's where they belong. In my mind, because it wasn't. I would feel differently if those series were ongoing at the time of Blackest Night and they were a tie-in, then they would be with the series. But because these happened decades later, when most of these, the Catwoman was more recent cancellation, as was like the Suicide Squad. But
the numbering, it's right after the last issue.
It is, but
it fits perfectly.
I would, if it was me, I think I would put them with the series that they went with. But I'm OCD about that. Like when they have the issue zeros that come out, between like issue 153 and 154. I'm like, no, it's 0. It has to go at the beginning. Like
I would put that at the beginning,
or the -1 issue and that type of stuff. I'm like,
I
have to have it in numerical order.
Yeah, so I do that with the runs, but these, because it was part of the Blackest Night series, that's why. But
we're split 50-50.
I know where they're at.
Ultimately, that's if you know, okay, this is where I have them, then that's ultimately what matters.
And I know where they're at, so that's okay. But like I said, I know we're all different, right? So I know, Dan has said that's where he would put them. Sal, it causes Sal anguish. So Sal is hurting right now. So.
It does. Let me ask you this: how about annuals? Do you put the annual after the?
I put the annuals. I put the annuals before I have issue 0. Even I put the annual.
So you'll have like for X-Men, because I know what your X-Men run is. The Unbroken run.
The Unbroken from 1 all the way through. Yep, that run. But
so
the annuals will be in front of it.
See,
I'm the opposite. I have them in numerical order, and then I have the annuals at the end, in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. And then if there's other stuff, I would have like giant size X-Men 1 and 2, or if I had one. And then I would have, okay, here's volume 2, and then that's the numerical order, then the annuals, then volume 3, and so on and so forth.
I still like to have the annuals in front too, because that way it may protect issue 1, 2, 3, 4 by having this many annuals on the shelf in front of it.
Right.
And so the annual's not just up against the end piece.
Oh, yeah.
So some of that is part of that idea is to protect the number. And if it's in a box, right? If it's in a long box, to have the annuals in the front are just like, they're protected. Even though annual ones are a big deal, like, FF annual 1 and Spidey annual 1. Those are
Pam agrees with us.
Yeah. Annuals
it's also funny to see stuff too, like like Justice League annual 1. It's like, all right, it's the annual one for them, but it came out after the series had been coming out for like 12 years.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, because DC was doing annuals in the late 50s to early 60s, and then they pretty much stopped. What they were doing was giant sizes. They started doing giant sizes, during the runs of series where a lot of times there wasn't even a new story in it.
Yep.
So.
All right. I think we can go ahead and wrap this up. If anybody has any final thoughts for tonight, always collect what you want because you love it, not because you have to have it, but you love it. All right. Not because it's FOMO, but because you want it in your collection. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Bond Comics GoFundMe. We all know, we've heard the story already. Hit that link. Donate some money, even if it's just a small amount of change. Every dollar helps. If you can't donate, that's okay too. See if you could share this link out on some social media and see if we can get some other hits for him. Any help is appreciated. So, and also don't forget to go to the comicbookawards.org. Vote for us because we're in the finals for 5 different categories. So go over there, check that out. And not only that, check out the other YouTubers that are on that list because they're all great people and they all have great content. But vote for us anyhow because we love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
We crave your adulation.
Yes, that's right. Next week, we'll see you guys next week for Comics Unleashed, same time, same bat channel. But don't forget, we got a podcast. We got Comic Character of the Week also coming up on Thursday, which will be John Stewart. And then
that was Jamie's pick.
That was Jamie's pick, of course. And then, of course, Saturday night for the main show, Comics Unleashed. I'm your host, Sal the Slab Guy. Down below is Dan the Kelly Art. Right there is the Ric Flair of comics. And, of course, our high evolutionary J-Dub. Take care, folks. We will see you